Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. आप कैसे हैं? How are you? Are you a fine one? And what about your studies? The time you are devoting your the courses, your subjects, and these online classes, which is one of the big opportunity provided in this situation of a pandemic. Uh, Topic, ladies and gentlemen, is the steps of the scientific process. Most of the time there is a question raised. What is a scientific research mean? So that's why I think we do need some sort of clarity. In simple sense, we may say that research which is based upon logic, which is based upon the established theories, rules, regulations, and which is evidence based, that would be called the scientific one because you have a proof and proof can be given. So we may say a logical problem solving technique, in fact, is the basic reasons for the uh, scientific process. Introduction to the scientific process makes this one identify a problem, uh, gather information, formulate hypotheses, analyze data, record and organize data, design an experiment, and draw conclusions. So such is the or the steps which are involved in the scientific process, but I think such all are requiring the evidences proof. Now, as the step one is identify a problem, observe the world around you using observations, identifying problem you would like to solve. So this is what and why sort of issues. So problem is basically the gap that exists, what you need and what is desired one and what actually have. Naturally, for this purpose, we do need to conduct exploratory research unless until the problem is properly identified. Naturally, we may not be able to make proper research. And again, there is the one question is moving, and that is what there is the symptoms and problem which need not be mixed with themselves. Symptoms are the indications of something is happening, but what it is, these symptoms does not exactly tell. Remember, observations, inferences. So observation is uses our senses to gather information. That is, it may be qualitative, uses our five senses. The termites follow a circle made with a blue pen on white paper. Quantitative uses number. Three termites follow a circular blue pen line that is 5 cm in diameter. So the observation may be qualitative one and it may be quantitative one. So far as inference is concerned, that is a logical interpretation of events based on prior knowledge or opinion. So educated guess. So termites follow the blue line because they like it. And do we use observation or inferences when identifying a problem? So to that extent, that our study would be the scientific one. After this, ladies and gentlemen, now the next would be we do need to gather information. So use inferences to do background research, books, journal, magazine, internet, TV, videos, interview expert. Example, termites under, live underground, don't have compound eyes, can only see light and dark. Step 3. There is a formulate a hypothesis. फिर हम उसके बाद hypothesis की तरफ आते हैं, फिर उसे हमने hypothesis formulate करना होता है और this is what possible answer to a question that can be tested based on observations and knowledge. If then because statement. So example I I hypothesis that if the termites follow a dark colored pen on a dark background, then they follow the dark pen on a light background because of the color contrast, since they see light and dark but not color. So, do we use observation or inference to formulate hypothesis? Step 4, develop an experiment. Now, in fact, we do need to develop experiment. Developing experiment is what that is the mean material, a list of all the things you need, supplies. So procedure, step-by-step instructions identifies the variable in the experiment. So how would you describe how to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich to someone who had never done it? To someone who didn't know what peanut butter or jelly is. Variables, one of the most important one, because whenever we involve this one and we have to create a relationship, so variable must be there either for the correlational associative study or it might be for the causal one. Variable is the scientists change or manipulate. So mean that when the scientists feel some sort of change or manipulate it, like, so example, the color of the paper under the termites, the color of the pen used and the brand of the pen used, all are the example of the variables. Like variable is may have a dependent variable is measured in the experiment, changes because of the independent variable, depends upon the independent variable. Example, does the termite follow the line? Yes, no. How many termites follow the line? Whole number. How long do the termites follow the line? Times. So the dependent variable मीन दैट्स जो उस इंडिपेंडेंट वेरिएबल के ऊपर जो चीज़ डिपेंड करती है, और ये बहुत अहम चीज़ होती है, और चूँकि देयर मस्ट बी आई वी डी बी रिलेशनशिप. My dear, variable constant, all the factor in the experiment that are kept the same, everything except the independent variable keeps the experiment fair. So example, if you test color of paper, keep the color of the pen constant. If you test the smell of the pen, keep the color and type of the pen constant, only change smell. The exact termites use the time of the day and how long the termites are there, the shape of the line drawn. The constant is anything which you need to be keep same in and during the experiment. Variable control, the normal condition that you compare the other condition to uh, recreate the condition you first observed. Example, termites in a petri dish on white filter paper and draw a blue line with a big pen in the same shape as before. तो ये जो कंट्रोल है वेरिएबल, जिसे हम कंट्रोल वेरिएबल कहते हैं, दिस इज द कंडीशन दैट यू कंपेयर द अदर कंडीशन टू. ये कंट्रोल है. You must have to keep the condition the same, otherwise your experiment it would not be going to well. Step 5, record and organize data. Write all observation and measurement. Use a table to organize your data. List your independent variable on the left side. Record your dependent variable on the right side. If you have more than one dependent variable, use a new column for each dependent variable. Independent variable. So dependent variable. Blue ink on white paper. Yes. Blue ink on black paper. So dependent variable would be like which one of the independent variable is the control and which part of the independent variable is the constant. And there is steps 6, ladies and gentlemen, that is what. So this is analyze the data. A picture is worth 1,000 words. Compare and look for the trends and pattern using gaps. Make conclusion. So finally the conclusion basically is made. So this is what that you must repeat the sites